unfortunately, you're gonna have to bring it back on Beyond's pick, Dust2. And this little scrap is for a spot at DreamHack Masters Dallas 2019. This is the Asian closed qualifier, joined by myself, Jevons, and my co-caster Bimmy. Bimmy, how you doing?
Dallas? I'm doing great. I didn't know it was for Dallas.
Yeah, it's a big one.
I'm gonna be there in Dallas.
Well, you might be seeing one of these players in person then, or one of these teams.
I want Beyond's autograph so bad, so I'm gonna just actually I would like either autograph. I just like APAC in general. Anyway, so on to Dust2 though. It was Boom tried their best to close it out, pulling off some spectacular plays. A defuse that shouldn't have happened, a triple kill that was almost going to be able to keep the momentum going for the side of Boom. Now this pistol.
Well,
not the trait they're looking for.
Yes. Beta's is basically the part of the equation there that Boom doesn't like. Look at this wrap through mid. I'm going to try and take this all through short. Was planted. John Olsen wasn't able to stop them nearly enough.
They got a kit though.
Yeah, yeah. That's armor sacrificed, but not the worst that can happen. Mind freak.
Oh dear.
Lost his mine. It's in pieces. Oh, bomb plant over the box there. This is a 2 versus 1 situation.
Wait, how did they
no,
plant the bomb
the smoke is not going to completely cover that. They're going to see him just the top of him, and look at that, he's being chipped away. Yep, one shot is all it would take at that point.
That was an interesting plant. I've never seen anybody plant on top of the box.
That's...
I mean, that is a pretty surefire way to know where you're going to see them try to defuse. I mean, the smoke is usually kind of hard to land on that, and on top of that, it's in the corner of the ramp, so it's just like you know exactly where to shoot it along. So right now, they're going to be investing into double scouts with 3 deagles, and we'll see how they take advantage of long. They're doing a little bit of setting up, and I don't think they're going to try to contest a car. They're just going to try to set up a crossfire here. Looks like they're trying to disperse themselves between mid and get some information, and at least have one person at B just in case anybody tries to rush, but I think they're expecting this to be a good old A push. They already have the shots fired. They have the information.
This utility is going down just behind Beyond as they rush in. Tor, Vader pretty much secure that real estate, but it's God. John Olsen in mid again, who's pretty much going to stop that rodeo. Oh, he's made a bit of money. That's good for them going forward into this, because Boom, they have the opposite of that. They have not money. Oh, they got a little bit.
They do not have money.
They got to keep it above 2,000 if they want. Although, I mean, you got to balance it out with when are you going to be able to get a proper buy. But it's a very different story. And the order of the day is a mid rush, and surprisingly, Vader only gets 1 kill there. Knowing this, you got to try and get onto B soon. Giggs, you will 6 fingers. Gotta make the call here that they've got it, but to be honest, yeah, I don't think the bomb's really important at this stage when you've got, you know, 4 AKs and a Mac-10.
Yeah, also on top of that, you just have such a huge momentum. So they're denying the bomb plant by just being in a nuisance right now on the side of Boom. I just kind of feel ever so slightly bothered with the 2 scouts and 3 deagles with no utility at all. That was just kind of like, you set up the crossfire. They're going aggressive right now.
Oh
We'll
no.
be able to take a trade, but super low in health. Oh.
Yep. Rolex turning into a clay pigeon there. Tor also becoming quite the target. Groovy. Oh, did he hear something? He didn't. He was just pre-firing it, but yeah, he saw the shadow after. And
I think he saw a peek through the smoke.
Ah. Well, what does Vader do here? These B doors are going to be hell on him. No, it's not. It's going to be hell on Mind Freak.
All right, nice one, Jev. I remember this very well.
Oh, no, 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 no. But,
Yeah.
Beta, he is finally stopped. That's both orbs carried forward here. So the 2-orb setup, I mean, you've seen this plenty of times, Bemi. It's really just when you're trying to stop a T side when you don't really have too much more in your CT side pocket than just let's ramp up the firepower.
Yeah, absolutely, and just trying to hold down mid as well, make it very difficult. Just peek through doors and try to see if you can at least get a couple of tags. And already they got a kill. They have managed to get a tag onto Rolex, so things are looking up and up for them. But they need to be very cautious about how much they're using these flashes to mitigate the amount of sound they're inputting.
Hasn't completely masked it, and I mean, nobody really seems to care about long, which is fair enough.
Oh my god, you
Forsaken.
don't turn your back on these people.
Any back, get clapped. That's it. Forsaken. That's his second kill of the round. Groovy. Just firing into the Xbox there. Well,
Mom said it was my turn on the Xbox.
I was waiting for that. And yeah, it's definitely Boom's turn on it because they're bringing this back. It's only 3 rounds that Beyond were able to get before they finally hit the brick wall that Boom's been able to put up for them.
You know, usually we see the first round go to somebody, we see a save on the second, and then a buy on the third. Nope. This is where the excitement and the magic happens, folks. Like this is as good as it gets. You see Boom invest with 2 scouts and 3 deagles, not any results, and then save entirely because they can't invest into anything and then win the game. It's pretty crazy here. Now Beyond just investing 1 round after another, not kind of saving as much as they can. They got a little bit of armor, a couple of CZs and deagles, but alright, they are just ready to be lined up.
Well, yeah, this is pretty much an absolute slaughter. They know Okay. Tor.
Yes, Jeff.
Well, I said Tor.
Yes.
So,
yes, Jeff. What would you like to say about Tor?
I would say that trying to dance for your life is not a normal strat that we see.
Well,
it didn't work.
Yeah. Well, they're no friend of mine because they've left their friends behind as well.
It wasn't a very safe dance, was it?
No, it was not a safe dance. It was very not whatever that like weird beeping that happens in the song. It's a pretty good song. It's very underrated. Double off setup here coming in from Boom. They're feeling good with the cash, but they're already losing quite a couple of members, and yeah, they're already shutting this down. I think their goal is to make sure.
Oh no!
Oh
no!
Whoa! What is going on here? What is going on?
Second, why do you win that? Oh, he nearly gets a second shot as well.
I'm done, Jeff. I'm done. I love this. Oh my god! They haven't planted the bomb. Tor is in a crossfire. I think they're gonna catch Fingers off guard though.
Oh, they might, but they're both.
Okay, they have information, but Tor's not turning around, but he's running fast and he's just committing to this bomb plant. But Fingers, while low in health, does have the kit, so they don't have to worry about pressuring themselves, and they are going to peek around. Oh no! Okay, there we go. That
was an amazing angle to hold by Fingers. But
I'm
even
still
more
trying to
credit
get
has
over
to go to Tor.
Forsaken, dude.
That would have been a highlight for this map, of course. But Beyond, I think they wouldn't even want to look at it, wouldn't even want to remember it. But well,
yeah. I mean, when you lose ramp like that, it doesn't bode well.
No, it was a well, actually, look at Mindfreak's positioning here. Doesn't even stand a chance. Still pulling the weapon out, and yeah, B-side belongs to.
Hang out a car.
Yeah. Either. Well, I mean, that was a bit of a perhaps misjudgment there. They could have thought that maybe Beyond weren't on as strong a buy as they were, but everything would have pointed towards it. The economy for them was pretty good. No escape, says Tor. Really begs to differ. And this is pretty much going to be just playing for exits at this stage. They're all, Beyond that is, they're all going to be escaping out of B-side ramp. Down. John Olsen wanting to clear the smoke, just anticipating it. Almost shoots his teammate, but it's okay. Forsaken finishes the job. Well, you mentioned it during the break. We'll wait to see if we're going to find the Hawk. And that was almost it.
John Olsen. I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds like one of those anti-hero action movies where they just don't care. They're just trying to shoot to save their daughter or whatever. John Olsen is in Dust2.
Oh no.
Presented by Beyond Esports.
Look, if you say it out here, someone else is going to take the idea and run with it. Running won't help. Forsaken, though, that was a very cheeky push into unders with the AWP. Doesn't pay off, though.
No rewards here. Boom ID, just not really setting up any crossfires and letting Beyond kind of run away with mid. And if you really give T-Side the ability to just basically take picks off a door, you're just that is just going to be something that is going to be absolutely catastrophic. You don't want to give control mid to T-Side. It's just not. It's not a good time.
Oh, Kailu's the first one to really survive out of this push on the mid, but oh no, with the double peek here, somehow Tor manages to actually seal that one.
Okay.
5 health left. Mind Freak, they know exactly where he is because they would have seen him in mid there. And what does Groovy do?
Hopefully saving him for, I guess.
He wants the orb. Not gonna get it though. No chance of that one. Yeah, it's basically a flash. He saw it, turned away just in time for the peek from mid. That is how a Groovy will go out that last
These
round.
are some scrappy fights, man. These are just a bunch of trades. I would.
It's textbook T-side.
It is textbook, yes, but I don't know. It's just like maybe just because of the way that they're handling economics, it just feels a little bit interesting. They only save when they're at $0. Like, hey, they got a couple of deagles now, so it's a slight eco. They're already getting it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that is two deagle headshots pretty much at the same time there. That pretty much says that he is not open for business, and Beyond's gonna get out of there. And why wouldn't they? They've got the B-side all to themselves, and B-side retake is very difficult on Dust2. In fact, perhaps the most difficult retake in the game.
Yeah. With also little to no utility as well. I can safely confirm with you, Jeff, that you are absolutely right. And I think really what they're trying to walk away with is maybe trying to find some exit frags, but they are just going to hold on to the weapons. Hopefully a buy will come in. They did manage to walk away with an AUG and an AK, so it's not all for naught, but the first half is slowly coming to an end, and right now is going to be a 7-3 lead for Beyond Esports, and this is getting to pretty scary territory. Waiting to see what they can do here, try to invest. I really would like to see them have a little more decisive positioning with their CT. They just kind of, it's almost like they're on patrol constantly. They're just like always on the move, just like, okay, we'll have two in mid and then check out A, and then the person that's checking out at A will check out at mid, and the other two were at B. And it's just like a very unique rotation. No way to really discern any full-on information.
Ooh, very cheeky push-up from Short here. That's going to land Groovy a kill, which is that's good for him. What he wants. Also, the bomb is way back at T-spawn. Beyond really just wanted to see what the CTs would do, and yeah, Groovy was happy to show them. Puts them in a slightly weaker position, but that AWP from beyond, or specifically on Veta, has been pretty devastating. A minute left. It's a lot of time to work with. They can try to get something set up for themselves here. This A site is, you know, if Beyond knew, they'd pretty much be banging it right there now.
Yeah, but I guess the way that Boom has been so mobile and so aggressive on CT, they just really don't have any information. So I guess, you know, that's the pro of how mobile their CT side has been. They really don't have, like, there's 3 at mid. It's crazy to me, just like how everything's just all over the place right now. But it looks like they're starting to gather information and getting ideas, and they're hearing the utility, and you're already seeing on the map that they are rushing to A.
Yeah, and that will finally
Gotta be
pull the
careful
rotate.
with Veta.
Rudy, somehow making away with his life there. Rolex and Gigs though, 8 seconds left. The bomb's gone down. There is no way back from that. Pretty much, Kailu, he has to stay alive. To do that, if that happened just a few seconds earlier, that would have been a bit devastating.
Well, at least they went around to be able to buy into it, and they are closing the gap ever so slightly, which is the fact that they had Beyond was. Is there any reason why they took so long to just gather information and figure out what the heck Boom was doing?
Well, that's the thing. They oh no, Tor.
Maybe we should stop asking questions.
It seems like they're doing more harm than good at the moment, right? Those questions. Oh, again, just trades like that. It's weird because Giggs wasn't even trying to do that, but it just balanced out quite nicely for them. It's yeah, Beyond. It's strange because in that instance they did move up into mid, and they were doing it earlier. Last round they were kind of almost bullied into doing nothing. Oh no, Groovy, excellent position there, just below short. If he can keep up that defense, that'll spell out good things, but his colleague, Six Fingers, has gone down. Groovy's getting out of dodge. He's got to move back to CT.
Yeah, and this is looking pretty scary for them right now. Boom, oh my gosh, is able to find John Olsen, the man, the myth, the legend. And Groovy's not really worried about walking through that molly anytime soon. They don't have a kit, so they need to hurry up. But Rolex is just gonna, okay, there you go. He shut it down. I was getting a little bit worried. It's like, okay, they're hanging out at ramp long. Wonder what they were doing there with the AK. Maybe they were just trying to save. I have no idea. Maybe get an exit frag. But Boom is going to be able to save a lot of money now. They do have the ability to actually take this lead a little bit if they invest into the right amount of utility. Looked like they were a little more well-coordinated and grouped up together. I really loved what I saw from there. Beyond, though, I mean...
They're forcing up?
Yeah, they are forcing up, and that's textbook stuff that I'm not very surprised to see coming from them.
Oh no.
Oh.
So blind. Who will get their vision back first? Looks like it would have been John Olsen in that case. But look at this.
My god! Why?
They are just taking so much control on A. Oh no, Rolex was ready with the AWP. We'll take out the second. And nope, it is gonna be Tor. Yep, you called it. Well, you can see it. Creeping out through the doors in mid there, and boom. Look, they get if they get one more round, I think this is still doable for them.
Yeah, no. A 6-9 situation is always obtainable to just get back that momentum, especially if you win the pistol round after the first half. So, I mean, that's just very true. I mean, the pistol rounds don't give you as much momentum as the once did, but already right now,
yeah,
flashbangs are working out.
Uh-oh.
Groovy. Groovy. What?
Tor, he was on the exchange program to B site. He's coming home now. He's gonna.
He enjoyed his visit.
Yeah. He's got souvenirs. He's got an AK, some utility.
I went to Site B and all I got was a stupid t-shirt.
Oh no, how? Tor learned some stuff. that is what do you say about that? That is devastating for
I met
Boom,
this
though.
car. It told me what to do. It said go around and head down long, and you'll find what you're looking for. I mean, honestly, if we're super honest, both Boom and Beyond have not the greatest self-awareness. Like, they don't check their sixes a lot, and they put themselves in these positions where they are so aggressive and pushing up so quickly that they're not checking the corners, so they get easily like peeked.
I was waiting for it. You're building up to just that moment. Oh, yeah, sure it's not going to be the greatest idea. They've got the smoke now. John Olsen, he's got the pick on B, which that's going to draw a lot of attention away from A, especially with these mid to B smokes. Well, Forsaken, he's got an orb. That's not a retake weapon. Groovy lightens up a little bit of the pressure on him, though. Somebody's not going to be able to basically wrap around from behind, get him on that B ramp. Get this utility soon. Oh, whoa! That looked like it was going to be the perfect shot there. Taking Rolex Monster out pretty much in mid-air, but
that door literally saved that man's life.
That is not the greatest, but Rolex, he's sitting just below window.
Was this good setup?
Well, he's sitting below window. I mean, they've basically got 3 people on this. As soon as one of them spotted, the rest are just going to try and shoot them. Ruby, he knows the rest are on low health, but Rolex is just able to seal that one out there, and that's 10-5. Look, it's not completely over for Boom.
No. Well, I mean, look, I'm all for the aggression. I don't mind it. I do mind a couple of the force bias, but I've come to mutually respect it and accept it that it's just part of that culture of CS, if you will, as I've just seen that behavior sort of spread out through just casting a lot of different APAC games. And I think if you look at like teams like Scar that don't save, but still like make it to grand finals of like a lot of cool events. What they do a lot of the times is that they do tend to slow down their playstyle, or at least stay grouped up together, so that way the trades are a little more in their favor and they get more value out of it. Their prioritization is more into utility than anything else, as opposed to firepower. Because there's that belief of greater strengths in numbers, but Beyond and Boom just kind of are very spread out. So Boom is also super spread out as well, and we're already seeing that happen, where they kind of leave their partners behind. They're already spaced out, and they already lost one right off the bat, Jev.
Yeah, very interesting start to this. Boom actually had 6 fingers on the bomb there. They had that bomb pretty much just sitting right in the very back. Oh no, the lineup could have been terrible for them. Flash comes in. See, that is the good coordination we need to see from Boom if they're going to bring this one back. This is... It has to happen on Dust, or it doesn't happen at all. John Olsen secures himself 1 kill with the flank. But he's quickly dealt with. Rolex not standing a chance there. Vader, he can go for this, but yeah, the coordinated double peaks and just making sure that no individuals are pushing enemies is working out really well for them. So that's a very good sign if you're going for Boom.
Yeah, it's if you want a map 3,
I need to see more of this.
I need more Apex CS in my life. That's just pretty much what it comes down to, because these rounds are so exciting and so fast.
Well, yeah, it's a very quick end of the round to Rolex and Vader, but oh no, you mentioned this before, they never check behind them. Nobody is checking hits.
Oh no!
I don't know how much he'll be able to get done here.
Wait, how is nobody dead?
If it was any other gun but the USP, I think that would have been a different story.
Yeah.
Actually, not any other gun. Maybe the Glock would have been a bit worse, but
roughly about almost any other gun.
Yeah, yeah. I would have even potentially taken the Nova on that one, or even the XM. But
you never know.
Demi, why do you do this? Why are you like this? Oh,
I asked that
No, don't
myself.
change though.
Okay.
Look, Boom. They had a very clean anti-eco there. They've kept everybody alive. Seaside economy is going to be building up now. And Beyond, they're bought into this, but they have got the rifles. They've got a little bit less on armor, but they don't really have any utility and no defuse kits. Seems like as soon as the site's gone, they're pretty much going to be out of this one. They've got to concede the round again. Ada. Vader is the first one to see them in mid. He knows they're going to be pushing soon, and they're going to be very wary of this spot specifically. Not that it helps too much. Trades come in, they've lost control of the bomb. Boom, need to get it back. Olsen waiting outside a bedroom. Mind Freak is going to be moving towards this angle soon. The shadow is going to give him away just barely, but somehow Mind Freak survives long enough to get one kill. And Forsaken, oh no. That is going to be all she wrote for this case there. Beyond get themselves a proper round on the CT half. 11-7. Boom.
Yep.
Their time in the sun, though, has granted them a bit of extra money to work with, though. And as you can see, they're going to be buying right back into this. 5 AKs.
Yeah, no surprise here. It is going to be a lot reliant on these flash. Boom seem to really enjoy these flashes because they just kind of get a sense of adrenaline and just they seem to go like, okay, we need these flashes to just have the element of surprise. After that, like Boom, once they're out in the open and they don't have their toys to play with, they just kind of like have this sort of loss of momentum, and it's very quick to lose. So they gotta be careful about this. Boom still trying to figure out if they can control mid or not, and I think they might be trying to go for site A, but it's hard to discern. Everybody's just kind of grouped up right now, getting information.
Well, yes, and here's the biggest problem with that is that, yeah, they can throw the utility down, they can try and bait a response out of Beyond, but if they don't go for it, then they've pretty much used what little they have.
Yeah.
Smoke, it's now down to a flash.
Yeah, it really comes down now to, can they control the site after planting the bomb with a crossfire? And that's sometimes really hard to do. Not as hard on Dust2 as compared to other maps. But, like, say, for example, if we were on Overpass, like, that would be... that you would need this... You would need, like, a lot of the utility, like a smoke or a Molotov just to flush out heaven and stuff like that. But here we go. No flashes.
Well,
yeah.
Yes, and that turns out exactly as you might expect. Rolex will be the one to clean up there. In fact, yeah, the flash pretty much zipped straight past. It was perfectly visible to the CT stand at the door there, just out in B side, and of course, sitting below window, that doesn't even go anywhere near you. So, yeah, pretty much burnt out of utility and a fair bit of time as well. They had to, well, they didn't have to, but they felt very rushed, and it was a very awkward approach. And Beyond, they're going to be singing about this one. It's quite good for them.
Absolutely. I'm gonna figure out some audio stuff real quick.
Six Fingers actually manages to, yeah, clip the top of Vader, but it's not going to get them the entry onto the side that they need. Is not even dislodged from his position there, and with that, Giggs will actually take a more forward position on this door. Somehow, will take out Mind Freak as well. Why the USB? You're down to 4 health. Back off. You need to let this one go. And yeah, that's 13-7. Beyond, this is looking like a much easier road to the finals than I guess they would have expected. But it's Boom, with them having lost Nuke, their map pick, Dust2 being Beyond's. This is really their element, and these aggressive pushes, just like that one amid there, Forsaken dying, not getting too much for his troubles. Giggs, he thought about pushing through the smoke, but he doesn't want to do it. He's still going to shoot through it. He's still getting excellent results there onto Groovy, all things considered. And this short push might be completely telegraphed. It's really the bomb sticking just outside of bedroom there. Let's despawn. That's going to be perhaps the real deciding factor. A minute 10 left. Gonna have to pick something soon.
Yeah, they gotta start moving and grooving, buddy. It's looking pretty scary right now for Boom. They have, like, it's so interesting. They went completely 180. They're kind of a little too passive right now.
Oh, that Molotov. Yeah, Vader, he couldn't stay in that position. It was basically going to be just, you know, either get shot or get burnt alive.
Yeah.
His choice. Rolex is not willing to let it up for a moment. That's a bomb has gone down, sorry. And that was a very quick finish. All headshots, all done. And that would have been one of Boom's, really, their last real shot to get back into this. Next one's going to be a bit of a forced buy. They're not going to get everything they want, and even still, that's if they don't want to play for the overtime again, which we saw on Nuke. They decided that they were just going to try that. Dust2 might be a very different story, with the first AKs being purchased there, Galil, Ump to follow it up, Groovy go for the AK. The decision has been made. Overtime, they will not be aiming for. This will have to be it. This will have to do.
Please use your utilities sparingly. That's all I ask of Boom ID right now, to be able to get another round in.
If there ever was a time to make that shift in approach and policy, this would be the one to do it. John Olsen, he's completely blind. Decided to run out after him, though. Forsaken. Relatively easy kill for him in this case. The AKs can actually be redistributed now, so in some ways this is a bit of a good approach to them. The Molotov comes onto car there. It's already nullified by the smoke. It's not even completely necessary. I don't think the creep was going to allow it to reach Rolex in his position. Flank comes in. Tor takes out Mind Freak. Rolex still doing great work from car. Only Kailu who's able to really stop him, and with 3 CTs waiting, crosshairs for you to poke your head out. Wasn't much you could really do in that case.
Yeah, it was interesting how they just kind of just all lined up and then committed to long. It did allow them to get flanked quite quickly, and then there was, I don't know which player was on mid, but again, just their sixes just getting caught off guard, and they're going to try to see if they can find results. The scout's not going to be the case. This is looking very dire.
Yeah, some quick and you could say easy kills, because I believe both of them are blind or running through mid there, right into some waiting scouts. Gives Boom the advantage.
Flash. I guess give them a good flashbang and they'll do the job. Forsaken just holding down mid right now. They're going to be in for a rude awakening, though, as Rolex will just be able to find them. And I mean, still right now, the person advantage is in favor of Boom, but the time, they do have a kid still, but no utility. But no utilities coming in from Boom ID as well, so no smokes and mirrors for either side, just pure firepower. Boom ID will be able to close it out and take on an op and save a little bit of money. And if there was ever a team fight to win, is hold on 3 members, be able to grab an op, and this is what Boom ID needed to look pretty good. Wait, did they not grab the op?
No, they did. They just had it on the ground, which
okay.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit tilting. Forsaken, he's not going to get anyone mid though. I think Beyond doesn't necessarily want to pick that fight. Mid that's going to be worked on now. A little bit of utility. Xbox smoke coming in as well. They've got more mid control than they would have had otherwise. Strange, Beyond, they have the firepower. They have a little bit of utility to back it up. So, to be honest, they could really punish Boom here, and Six Fingers is going to know exactly what that feels like. Gets dispatched. Forsaken, he wants to get some kind of trade for his troubles. Donaldson gets a shot into short. Oh, Giggs will get Kailu up, and up is there. Rolex takes out Forsaken. They're getting picked off one by one. Mind Freak is the one who has to do this. He doesn't have the bomb, though. The bomb is so far away from it. It's in short. He's only on the A site, and he's got a Molotov. That's literally it. They would have heard him drop down as well, I imagine, or they definitely would be hearing all this. Mind Freak, I think, wants to beat some kind of response, and Tor is basically going to drop down, hero orb shot. And that is it. Beyond will take this series 2-0.
Well,
Amy, what do you make of what you saw? Because it did come in a little bit late, but I think you pretty much got the gist of what this series was like.
A lot of not saving, really reliant on flash kills from Boom, and unfortunately, just not checking your sixes.